mechanism stays in balance until it's acted on by an outside force. Then it seeks a way to return to balance. Well, guess what? You are the outside force. When I pick up the phone and call you, my copiers doesn't work, I hate it, come talk to me. I'm out of balance, the light bulb is on in my mind, or I wouldn't have picked up the phone and called you. See where I'm coming from? When I go to your bank and say, I want an open account, well, this guy's never had a bank before? No, something happened. The light bulb is off in his mind, fully illuminated in his mind. People don't change until and unless there's a reason to change. If you don't go in there and try to upset their balance, they're going to stay with who they got. If you walk in and say, well, Peter, why are you happy? I'm happy. Well, why? I'm just like it. What makes you happy? Well, I like it. You don't know the criteria that you can compete to get the guy to see there's a better way to be happy. Therefore, you've got to ask questions. So, Tiffany, I'm going to pick on you. You own a copier. You like everything about it. You wouldn't change anything. You dislike nothing. Now, listen to this technique. This is called replacement selling. I'm trying to get her off balance. What do you like most about your copier? Everything. What do you dislike about your copier? Nothing. If you could change one thing about it, what would it be? Nothing. Now, here's where the selling starts. She's happy, 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 as Phil Robertson would say. She's happy. What do I do for happy? I don't know. So now you got to make some things up here. So, Tiffany, you like everything, you dislike nothing, you wouldn't change anything. How long ago did you start using this particular brand of copier? So 4 years ago, you and your teammate, you and your leader, your coworker, whoever, you went out and you chose this copier. What criteria did you use in choosing this particular copier? Make something up. Speed, ease, quality. Did what we need to do, cost effective. Now here's the question. In the last 4 years, how have those criteria changed? Well, what do you mean? Well, you still need speed, ease, quality, and cost. Oh yeah, we still need those. Let me ask you a question. Now here's the question. Tiffany, if we could get you better speed, ease, and quality, maybe for a better cost, here's the question. What's the benefit to you? She says, nothing. I tip, I'm gone. That is not a qualified prospect for me, I'm out. But I know why she's happy. And I know if I can compete against happy, because it's speed, ease, quality, and cost, I can deal with that. So if I said, what's the benefit to you? And she'll say, what do you mean? I said, well, if you got it better, how much easier would this project run? How much easier would your company run? How much easier would it be to get things out and done? And so if she's nodding her head, is it beneficial enough for you to take a look at an alternative to this? Because I'm just trying to get her to tilt. She ain't falling out of a chair, but she's more receptive now than when I said, what do you like, what do you dislike, what would you change? The question is this: what criteria did you use in choosing these people? You now know if you can compete with that. If you can't, boom, not qualified, you can leave. But what I want her to get to think, you mean there's a better way to do things? And she tilts. She doesn't fall, but she's out of balance a little bit. Does that help? Because I'm trying to get the light bulb to be fully illuminated in your mind. Now, guess what? It may start like this before it gets here. But at least here, you have a little semblance of a light. If it gets here, it's fully illuminated. I come home in 1988, and my wife says, Bryan, it's easier for me when you're not here. I'm sorry? When she told me that, I got out of balance. I was too close to it. I was in pain and I was causing pain, but I was too close to it. Cindy's question or statement, it's easier for me when you're not here, got my attention, and that was the outside force. I go to the doctor and the doctor says, Flanagan, you got the body of a 70-year-old man. Yeah, but I'm 60. That'll get your attention. You're out of balance. Now, oftentimes when people pick up the phone and call you, the light bulb is on in their mind. I don't get enough of those phone calls. You don't get enough of those phone calls. Therefore, we've got to ask questions to get the person out of balance so that we have an opportunity to solve their problem. What do you think? We're okay with that? You're about to miss it. I want to make sure you understand. It's called commission. Guys, it can be called pain. It can be called equilibrium. It can be called status quo. we call it upsetting the person's balance. Once again, your job is to find them where they are, ask them enough questions, and ask a few questions to get them out of balance. Sometimes demonstrating a product gets them out of balance, not all the time. Sometimes a product demonstration, I didn't see that. Sometimes it happens that way. For us selling intangibles, we can't demonstrate our product. We've got to ask them out of balance. Then you move to the explain the recommendation stage. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I'm going to take your word for it. Mark, since I'm making fun of you, would you mind reading, stand up here, Mark, and read this. And you can finish that. It's brilliant. What I just said was brilliant, so make sure you write that down. Here's the deal. You're going to make a sales call on me. I sell insurance. You sell men's clothing. Fair enough? You're making a call in my office. I don't shop. One of the things you'll find, I don't shop. So you're going to make a sales call, and everybody's going to participate. I don't expect one person to do it. I want everybody to have a little fun with this. So if you'll read everything but this, don't read that stuff. Just read, don't read the PROCS. I got to go backstage and get a prop. So yeah, just read that paragraph, and then here. You know, yeah. So read it out loud, and I'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. You're calling on me. I have an insurance agency. You get a referral from somebody that plays golf with you. So they're playing golf and they say, have you ever called on Flanagan Insurance? And you say, no. What are some questions you would ask me if I was giving you a referral? He's here in town. He's located in town. Good guy. I used to bank with him, but now he started his insurance agency about 15 years ago, and I buy insurance from him. But here's the deal, guys. When I go in his office, there's never any casual days. It's always coat and tie. They never wear casual. Coat, tie, suit. They don't, I mean, there's white shirts, blue shirts, darks. They're conservative. Okay, what else did you ask? Yeah, he's a sales guy, so watch your wallet. Yeah, hold your wallet. He's a sales guy. He's got his own building. He's got 6 people. I think he just hired 3 guys this summer. So yeah, he's got an administrative assistant and himself. So there's like 8 people there. I don't know. We don't talk clothes, but he always dresses very nicely. So I don't know who he's buying his clothes from. Well, I don't know. I haven't. You know, we used to golf a while back, but I think because he's building his agency, I don't see him socially much anymore. Oh, he's married. Yeah, he's very married. Or is this? Pardon me? Oh, she may. I don't know. I don't know that. His wife may pick out his clothes, Terry. That point's taken. Yeah. Pardon? I think he's open-minded to change. I think he'd probably be open to. I'll call. You want me to call him for you? I'll be glad to call. I know him, so I set up the appointment. Fair enough.